I play a guy named Harry who is in a relationship with a lovely woman that definitely is ready to go to the next step and is ready to have children. That's her primary goal at this point in her life, is to have children. And I am not there yet. I am still sort of trying to enjoy my life by just dipping my toes in and not jumping all the way into the pool. And what I love about Harry is that it's a very real character. There's this great scene where he's like, hey, he talks about being a heavy guy, himself, but is concerned about how that his girlfriend is heavy as well, and having all of the sort of insecurities around all of that, which was very real for me. It's a lot of people sort of see things that way. They don't look at themselves and how they can, but look at their partner for what they may not be happy about with them. I just thought it was a real moment. I really like this guy, that he's stuck, seemingly stuck. He loves this woman more than anything, but he's just, the idea of going to that next level and having kids and making it all official is just scary. Sometimes it's scary to grow up, and sometimes it's scary to become an adult, when you're still don't feel like one. I certainly can attest to that. Not in many ways, all of my friends have children, all of my friends are married, all of them, and I am not either of those things. So, but yeah, it's just a movie about friends sort of trying on being honest, being uber honest as an idea, and seeing what happens and where it goes. And yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Without a doubt. I mean, I am that guy. I am the Nate. And the hilarious thing is that Nate, the guy who played Nate, is a very dear friend of mine. We became very close friends on the show, on the film. He is the married guy with kids, and I am the guy who is definitely neither of those things. And yet we were playing complete opposites in a way. And in real life, he gets away from his married life to come over and like have a moment with the single guy and like feel like, but yeah, no, I mean, I think it's just very real. It's the grass is always greener, in this situation. I see people married with kids, and I'm like, oh man, look at how much purpose and how much comfort and how much joy you're getting out of your life, and I take care of my dogs, and sometimes I'm lonely, and of course for them sometimes it's like, you don't understand how good you have it, man. You don't get it. You get to do whatever you want all day long, and I am thrust into servitude. So I just feel like that's very real. You don't know how good you have it, man. You don't know how good you have it, man. No, you don't know how good you have it. Yeah, I mean, when we were all like getting high together, with the bong or whatever, we just, I mean, look, I've worked on a bunch of different things for the last 10 years, and I've never showed up on a set for any project and had such synchronicity and such instant friendships, and had such a total combined willingness from everyone to play and have a blast. And we were all on board from the first scene. We were just like, the first scene we shot was the one where towards the end of the movie, where all the guys are outside, sitting in the back playing ring toss. We're playing the bag toss. And that is the first scene we shot. And that was the first day. And we just went all in, and we're like, let's really make this something. Let's really play. And so when we got to that scene with the smoking the bong thing, she just let us go. Leslie just let us go and have fun, and let us play and improvise together, and she just kept pushing record and letting us go. And that we were genuinely laughing and genuinely crying. And we were crying in the scene, crying, laughing in the scene because of the circumstances, but we were also crying, laughing at as actors with each other, having gone as far as we were going with the improv, so it was pretty fun. 100%. I mean, that's what's so fun about the film, is that it's a very simple idea. It's a just complete, DEFCON 4 honesty about everything, and how it can easily spin out of control. But I mean, it's hilarious, but it's also kind of, it touches a nerve, because most likely most couples do need to be a little more honest with each other about how they're feeling. I think there's a general sort of lack of honesty in modern relationships, and I think yeah, I definitely recommend everyone to see the film. It's a blast. It's fun. It'll touch you. It'll make you laugh, and yeah, I recommend.